Hi, Lillian here, health, fitness and wellness coach. Today I'm coming to speak to you about mindful and mindless eating. I don't know if you've heard about this before, but I hear people often say, oh well, I'm careful about what I eat. I know what I eat. Some people say to me, well, I can't even remember what I ate yesterday, let alone last week. There's a difference between mindful eating and mindless eating. Mindless eating is normally when, you can't remember what you ate an hour ago, let alone the day before or the week before. Mindless eating also causes you to eat whatever is available, whatever is around. Mindless eating causes you to just grab anything because it's there, because it's convenient, it's quick, it's easy. Mindless eating also causes you to eat when you're happy, when you're sad, when you're tired, when you're stressed. You don't take any mind as to how it affects you, whether it affects you negatively or positively. You just eat. Sometimes you find that you eat for the sake of eating. You eat when you're bored. There's no rhyme or reason as to why you're eating. This is what we call mindless eating. You're not conscious about what you're eating. You're just eating. Okay. Mindful eating, on the other hand, is the opposite of mindless eating, obviously. When you're mindful about what you're eating, you're conscious about what's in front of you, what food you're going to put into your mouth and into your body. You're also conscious about how it's going to affect you, whether it's going to affect you negatively or positively. You're conscious about the fact that food is there for fuel and not to fuel your emotions, but to fuel your body physically as well as your brain mentally as well. When you eat mindfully, you also find that you eat at a slower pace, you make time to eat, and you're also conscious about the nutritional factor in the foods that you eat as well. Now, if you find that you're someone who eats mindlessly more so than mindfully, then you can turn this around quite easily. Here are a few tips that you might want to follow. I'm going to read them off my paper. Okay, so number one, plan what you're going to eat in advance, so that you're aware of the food that you're going to fuel your body with, rather than just eating for the sake of eating. Okay. Number two, make time to eat, and within that allocated time, make sure your portion sizes are enough for you to eat within that time, that you're not eating hurriedly. I remember the days when I used to eat mindlessly, and I saw on the clock, I've got to go to a class, I've got to go and teach a class, and I've got to quickly eat my food. But the portion was so big that I know that by eating it, I was going to stuff myself, which I did in the end. So it was a waste of time. So make sure you've got enough allocated time in which to eat the right portion of food for you. Next, chew your food slowly. Be conscious about the textures and the flavours that are in your mouth before you swallow it. Once you've swallowed it, then that's it. So chew your food slowly. Also, chewing your food slowly ensures that you don't gulp down lots of air into your stomach and create, indigestion and all sorts of digestive problems. Next, give thanks before and after you've eaten. Again, this makes you more aware of the food that's in front of you, whether it's a snack or a meal. Take an interest in the food that you're going to eat as well. Learn about what ingredients are in the food, where the food comes from, how it's stored, and again, how it's going to benefit you. Read food labels and understand what those ingredients are. There are many people that I know who don't read ingredients on food. They just eat the food. Breathe while you're eating as well. I've seen many people eating and their faces are changing colour, or their faces are a certain expression and they're not breathing. So make sure you're taking nice deep breaths as you're eating as well. And that oxygen helps also with your digestion too. And avoid eating in front of the computer or the television, as this distracts you. It distracts you from what you're eating and from being conscious about how you're chewing the food, how it tastes, and how to swallow your food as well. So those are a few tips. Try the ones that you believe will work for you, or ones that you know you can easily apply today, and then take the next ones as and when you can. Progress slowly, okay? And let me know how you get on.